What's up, everybody? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Commanders fans around the world. It is October 21st. We are having a Victory Monday. It's the Command This Monday live stream, and thank you for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of Command This. This is episode 307 for your boys, and this is a Victory Monday over 40-7 win over the Carolina Panthers, more like the Cats. I don't know what you want to call them. So
all this local Chinese restaurants, we got some barbecue kitty on the menu.
There you go. But yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Shit, I just remember I just made that joke with a Chinese co-host.
There you go. Oh, Phil, you got it. Wait a minute. There you go. Right on cue. But Phil, Dev, and I were all present at the game on Monday, and it was quite fun, if I must say so myself.
Man, this podcast where racism happens.
It was the first time we've all been together in the same spot, physically together in the same spot. We've been podcasting for about 4 years, but it was a good time.
So before we get to the game, a little pregame complaint. I got beef with a CVS somewhere in Tacoma Park.
CVS.
Yes. Okay, so
that's the hood, man. I don't go to Tacoma Park unless I really, really have to.
As someone who literally was born in Tacoma Park,
it ain't the same no more, dude. I'm telling you,
it wasn't the same back then. What are you talking about?
Y'all's roads are shitty. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, they're extremely terrible.
But, yeah, Deb got to experience all the work they're doing on University Boulevard. It's nuts. But
always under construction.
So we tried to Grubhub in some food because myself, my girl, were staying with Deb and his wife and Airbnb. Food comes, and all of a sudden we're waiting. We also had placed an order for a couple things. One of them was a deck of cards because we wanted to bust some spades. And all of a sudden we get a message and a picture, no cards. And there was something else that we wanted. I can't remember what it was. And that shelf was empty too. So CVS, you screwed us. We could have busted some spades. We could have had a great time. We had a great time anyway.
Man, look, man, I don't want to hear shit. First, when I first got down there, I dropped my glasses in the urinal in the airport. First off, so I left those. Then, not only that, I get all the way there and I left my Apple Watch charger at home. Then I bring my, hacked, modified Fire Stick everywhere so I can watch, the Penguin. I left that here. And then on top of that, lost my wedding band. And on top of that,
your wedding band.
I know where your wedding band is.
It was like $20 on my Amazon. I just fucking steal wedding.
I know where your wedding band is.
I think I know.
It was on the dining room table.
Well, it's not there. It's not here in Kentucky where I am now. And then on top of that, it gets worse. And then I lose my Apple Watch. I don't realize I got out the plane, but I know it fell off on the plane somewhere and it's dead, so I couldn't even do the beat location thing because I left my charger here in Kentucky. And then on top of that, on the shuttle to take us back to the parking lot where we left my car, it gets in a wreck. Somebody just smashes two cars up behind us, so we're stuck in the middle of traffic with no air conditioner in that damn shuttle bus. Hot as fuck, man, with some kids. So, but I said at the time my life is fun as fuck, though. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't trade it.
All this talk,
my wedding band, by the way.
I gotta come back. He's like, fuck this, I ain't coming back. I lose shit.
Yeah, Jesus. But I had fun though.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You had fun, and we want to share that fun we had with you guys all today. What's up, Mom? This is a great game. Appreciate you tuning in. Phil Bullock, love you. Love you, Mom. Phil Bullocks, what's up, family? Good to see you, Phil. Commander Nash, what up, Jay? Says, what a great win, and congrats to Darrell Green. Yeah, I think we all filmed it in one way, shape, or form. It'll be up on our YouTube channel. I just got to get some time to take the video and church it up, make it nice, and then put it online. You'll see we was able to film the Darrell Green jersey retirement ceremony. So we'll share that with you guys so everyone can see it for sure. But Commander Nash, know you're doing your thing. Tim Calloway, what's up, Tim? Phil says that was a great game for you guys to be at Sunday. I mean, the weather was beautiful. We had food. It was just
outside was weather.
The weather was outside was weather, man. It was just.
But the nice thing was that because it was a late game, we were able to get into the lot earlier.
Yeah,
than you normally can. So we got extra tailgate time. It was tremendous.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. It was a great time. It was a great time had by all. I don't want to spoil it all because I'm going to try to put this in a vlog for you guys, and you guys can see like firsthand how it really went. But it says Deluxe, what's up? Good to see you again. So with that victory, you guys must have to get together more frequently. Yeah, I mean. That comes down to
Deluxe,
right?
Hey, y'all thought Deluxe was black. Just letting y'all know this. The entire time. I met him and his wife, Ann. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. I met some cool people there, man.
That's awesome. I'm gonna try something here very quickly. And
I met Crystal. She's in the chat. Look.
I hope you did. I would hope you would meet Crystal.
Man, Crystal, we went to outer space a few times.
Yeah.
Space Mountain. Woo! Not like
whoa.
Not like Ric Flair. Not like
Hold
Ric
up.
Flair. Not like Ric
Ric Flair.
Flair.
Taking Crystal to Space Mountain. That's my job.
Not like Ric Flair. I mean, like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
All right. Quick test, guys. I want to show you guys this video here very quickly, and I want you to. Can you? This is really just a test. I don't know if it's going to work because normally when you share your photos and stuff, you can't hear the sound. But I wanted you guys to hear the sound. So, let me know if you can hear the sound. Can you hear the sound?
Yeah.
You can't. It kind of sounds like background. Hey, turn the music off. Might help.
No. Sorry, we're experimenting live, but this is really just so we could share some stuff with y'all. Oops, sorry. Does this work?
Give it to Ben.
I was hoping we could get it to Senate, but this is just a weird play that.
Yeah, who said it?
You hear Phil saying,
what the fuck was that? I heard.
Anyways,
like
that was just an experiment, guys. That was just an experiment. We'll show some more. Okay, now that works,
That's hilarious.
I'll find some clips.
Just so you know, this is what it's like to watch a game with me.
Yeah, it was.
Comes out my mouth.
It was great. I do want to show just a couple pictures. We had a friend of ours came through. Mr. Anthony Armstrong, if you guys know Anthony, he was a wide receiver that watched the Redskins. We had him come through. I was on the phone with him trying to walk him through.
Trying to go find Anthony Armstrong.
This is just a real quick
tailgate. He's coming across there. There he goes. We're gonna get him.
And then I find his ass. Look what he's doing.
Come
man.
on, man. We found him. There he goes, Mr. Armstrong. Mr. Armstrong.
He was getting it, man. He was getting it. And then, yeah, good
people.
Good people, man. There's good people.
Armstrong's cool to me too. He's just as cool as he is who was on the podcast, man. Same guy.
And he's a fan of Commandus. And there's someone else. We met a couple people from Iceland. I saw these people walking around. They were walking up and down the tailgate, and I was like, "Hey guys, how you doing? What's your names? You hungry? Can I get you some food?" Because I wanted to make sure that everyone eats at our tailgate. Everyone eats at our tailgate. And they're like, "Sure." And they have an accent. I'm like, "Hey, where are you guys from?" And these young men and women came from Iceland. They came from Iceland just this weekend, just for the Commanders game. So they flew in Friday night, did the DC tourist thing Saturday, came to the game on Sunday, and they were leaving on Monday. And so they're like, yeah, we think we like the Commanders for something to do. And this is new to us. It's soccer games. You don't tailgate. So this was just a new experience to them. So I started giving them beer, giving them food, and just talking to them and hyping up about the Commanders. And I think we might have
marijuana, by the way.
We might have found some international Commanders fans that
that was crazy. I'm like,
yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, Iceland of all places, man. Reach. I did not either, surprisingly. So it was definitely a good time. The stadium was like 90-10. I say 90-10 burgundy and gold. It wasn't even.
I mean, it hasn't felt, guys. It has not felt this way in a long time.
There was a wave. It went around 5 times, guys. 5 times. I've never seen a wave go around that long unless I've been at like a Nationals game.
Like 5 times, man. I was tired after a while.
I was
racing when he was doing the robot the last 2 or 3 times. It's like, though.
Yep. And this is just a little sneak peek, but some of the video here, we'll post it. This is Chick Hernandez narrating the halftime show. But it was good stuff. It was good stuff. But let's get to the reason why we're here to talk about this game on Monday. It was a good time. Tim says, put some respect on that defense. Dev Hubbard didn't do it. Hubbard didn't calling you out. Tim calling you out.
He didn't do Dookie.
Yeah. They jacked that. I have him in fantasy. He ruined it for me, but I'm glad. That's a loss I'll take any day. I'm happy I was wrong about that.
Take that L, man. Every day and twice on.
Yep, 52 yards on 17 carries. Did have a touchdown, but
yeah,
that's a 3.1 average. I mean, that's a pretty healthy defensive effort. I mean, other than that one Miles Sanders run, 26 yards. That was the only double-digit run the Panthers had all day, by anybody.
Right. Yeah.
That says a lot. I mean, Deontay Johnson played. He was ineffective. Miles Sanders was the leading receiver.
Yeah.
Coger had 1 catch. Xavier Legette had 2 catches for 3 yards. Defensively, this is by far the best effort I've seen this team put up there. I mean, we allowed 89 yards of passing and 95 rushing.
From a highlight perspective, there's not a lot of there's some highlights. We'll go through like 17.
This is the most plain dissection of an opponent I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I will say this. That pick 6 at the beginning.
Yeah.
When the way the crowd immediately reacted, and they reacted properly to it, it got loud. I got goosebumps. It was amazing. It was such an out of nowhere play. We don't get
it doesn't happen to us at all. So it was a good time. I'm going to show a couple Carolina plays because there's the context. The context I want to show the first 2 plays is. The first series, we're like, oh, damn, here we go. We got Andy Dalton and the Carolina Panthers. Are they about to do something? Because if you notice on that first couple plays on that drive before the interception, they looked halfway decent and they moved the ball. So
their scripted 15 looked pretty good at first.
Yeah, so this is 1st and 10 from the Carolina 25. This is Miles Sanders, and he's going to hit us for 26 yards.
That was
26 yards on an end around.
What that one he straight up did. I mean, look how he does it.
Right there, just on an end around. I used to run that play back in school. Look at that. Good play. They got us. And it was at this point I was like, okay, they're here. They're arrived. The defense was not ready for it. If you notice, they were stacked right. It was actually a really well called play. Only one player followed him and they got caught up in the blocking and whatever. It was a good play. And then the next play I want to show is an Andy Dalton pass to Deontay Johnson. He was kind of invisible for most of the game. Sorry, let's get to not this play. It's going to be 2nd and 4 from the Washington 43. Andy Dalton's going to hit Deontay Johnson for a 17-yard pass.
And that was the last time Deontay Johnson caught a pass all game. It really was.
Show enough.
Only catch their number one had all game.
And it was like the slowest. It was almost like a Rex Grossman, Taylor Heineke lollipop throw. Just look how slow this ball just travels in the air. I can't believe they gave that up. Had Taylor Heineke vibes all over it. Hey, love Taylor, but he had a lollipop ball. Let's not joke.
Deontay got no separation on that comeback.
Yeah. He did. It was a well executed play. I mean, good protection on there. Still, Fowler still almost got in. We're going to fast forward 2 plays after this, and then this is the play that just set everyone off.
I mean,
the stadium was lit. Everything was going crazy. I mean, not this one. This is just a singular run. Sorry. It's the play after this is when you just talk about taking the top off a place. This is what it was. So this is Dante Fowler just bringing down the house. Insanity. I mean, just right into his arms. The reaction
right there, and all of a sudden we're like, "Oh my God, he's going to go!"
And then
if you thought, he'll get taken down.
And Payne almost delivers a block too. I mean, Payne. Look, watch Payne. He just ran with him the whole time. Look at Payne. Boom.
Is it me?
Watch Payne. Watch Payne just take off right here in the middle. Boom. He's gone. He's run. Look how fast Payne is. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's going step for step with him.
It's almost like Payne without John Allen is a different guy.
Oh man.
You ever notice? You ever feel that way sometimes?
They do well without each other.
Whenever Allen's out, Payne seems to turn it up a notch.
Right into his arms. I mean, this was the play that just set it off. The stadium was going crazy. Look at the sideline. Just look at the sideline right there. Check it out. Everyone's going bonkers.
On that juke, that entire sideline started running.
Just nuts. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. It's gonna take me a minute to find the next play. So that was 7-0. That was the start of the shenanigans. It never stopped. It never stopped.
Marcus Edelin came in. He said, "What's up, family? I wish I could have made it, but I will make it to a game. But I'm glad Sunday was a totally successful day." It was a successful weekend.
It totally was.
Everything was great.
Yes, it was.
Played out. Alumni was everywhere. That's absolutely true.
Yes, they were. All right, now let's go to the Commanders. So we kick the ball back off. Of course, they go for it out, and then we get the ball back. So this is 1st and 10. This is the first play from scrimmage for the Washington offense, 9:38. And just watch what Jayden does. Jayden does what Jayden does. He's going to rip it for 46 yards. And he takes it and he goes. Now, people are breaking down this play left and right. He tries to slide, and then the guy falls on top of him. But before we even get to that part, some people are saying he could have just taken it outside and lived to fight another day. But I feel like Jayden was trying to go to the house with this. So
he saw daylight.
Right here, he could have went outside, but he put this guy on stilts, kind of.
He did.
See, he would have been gone had he not been tripped up. And they were just pursuing. But people were saying he should have just took that outside route and just hit it to the sideline.
And everybody's saying they should never call a design run for him again. He runs well. He does still have a little bit of that RG3 blinders when it comes to lateral guys coming after him. It's not as bad as it was in college.
Yeah.
He's certainly picked up some field vision with, and I think that's something they've worked with him on.
Once again, I want to go back to what I call the Jaden Daniels effect. Watch this outside linebacker, defensive end, whatever you want to call him, and in the 3 technique, just standing up, he freezes. Jayden freezes him. Jayden literally freezes him right there. He goes after the ball. Look at that. He goes after Eckler. Watch him chase Eckler. 45 totally chases Eckler. Look at that. Look how good of a fake that was. Insane.
You can't not have those plays in the playbook. So anybody saying Jayden should never run a design run again, no. Do I want him running a bunch of them like RG3 did? No, I don't want that either. Yeah. But his ability to make plays like that opens up run plays for guys like Robinson and Eckler off those handoffs. Because now you'll have defensive ends freezing on the outside trying to make sure that Jayden doesn't get wide of them.
Yeah. And
not only that, but a bruised rib is way different than a torn ACL, people.
It is.
We'll be okay.
Tim says, I agree with you.
I haven't really even said what is wrong with him yet.
Yeah, it's bruised rib.
They're doing the right thing, and they're playing the day-to-day. They're playing the Belichick role, which is exactly what they should be doing. You don't need to diagnose it. You don't need to
Mike Shanahan was glorious at that shit.
Yeah,
That's what I love about him here.
That
didn't give you nothing.
Stone cold killer, like poker face. That just keep it like that. That's all you got to do. Okay, this next play. So after that, so Jayden was hurt. He continued to play the rest of that drive. He seemed to be okay. Came off the sideline eventually, but he hasn't left the game yet. He's contemplating it. They're evaluating him on the sideline. And from the stadium, I just want to tell you guys that we had no clue Jaden Daniels was injured. We had to hear it on social media, and I heard the people behind me saying, "Hey guys, Jaden's out. I'm like, what? What? Actually, I didn't even hear that. I saw Mariota come in the next series.
Yeah.
Like, where the hell's Jaden?
You told me.
I didn't know either.
We're like, what the hell's going on?
Actually, I should probably text Mark Frotto. Mark Frotto is the voice of the Commanders, and ask him, hey man, were you supposed to announce that or what? But
they don't announce that. They
even announce that Marcus Mariota is now in the game for the quarterback or something like that.
Nah, this ain't baseball.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You don't announce when the reliever comes in.
So Jaden Daniels out. They have end up kicking a field goal, which is fine. Seibert did his thing. It's not Seibert. So we'll call him Seibert from now on. Although I like to call him Seibert. We get the so the Panthers get the ball back. It's 1st and 10 from the 35. 2:37 left in the first. And look who finally shows up to the 2024 season. None other than Emmanuel Forbes Jr. Right to him. Right to him. I mean, great play for the kid.
And he got down.
Looks like he was playing a deep zone. He breaks on it. I don't know who Andy Dalton was trying to throw to.
Evans tore his hamstring right now.
He already scored, though. I had him on anytime score. He's already good. So Forbes gets the pick, man. Second pick of his career, first of the season. It was a good one. He brings it back 20 yards, man. So this might be the confidence booster the old kid needs. First round pick.
Slim Creeper.
The Slim Reaper. That's Kevin Durant.
I mean, look.
I said Slim Creeper.
Slim Creeper. Oh.
I will take it. Forbes. Hey, look, one thing Forbes has, he has decent hands. You don't lead the NCAA in interceptions.
Yeah.
You can't catch the ball.
Yeah.
Tim Calloway says this, and this is there's truth, and I'm going to tell you why we still should do this. Saw statistics somewhere that design runs aren't really efficient for us. Most of JD's rushing yards are from scrambles. Most of Lamar's are from design runs. True. We also don't run design runs as much with Jayden as we do with Lamar, or as they do with Lamar. We just don't. Jayden gets scrambles more. More of his carries, a higher percentage of his carries are scrambles. We don't run that many design runs for Jayden, but you still need to run a couple because A, you'll get a big play like that we saw, and B, it keeps the defense honest on the read option.
Plus, man, it was just kind of a fluke kind of fall.
Yeah,
it wasn't like he got hit hard. He just felt awkward. I was wondering why he didn't hit the sideline, just get out of bounds. I could tell he wasn't gonna run it back, but hey, in the moment, we were all on our feet like, go, So we were thinking.
And Mark Sealand points out, says in the telecast, he thought he was hurt bad because he slammed his helmet, but he was mad because he wanted to get back in the game. Yeah. I mean, I think that if this were, I get the feeling that like if this were a playoff game, they might have let him go back in. Yeah, I think he was hurt enough where it's like this. We're going to kick this team's ass. You don't need to be there.
Yeah,
he went in 10-0. When they got out, it was 27. Like when he came back out, I think that if they had 10 points when he went out, we didn't have to score again. We still would have won that game.
Yeah, I mean, if it was a game, he may have come back in. I mean, but even if it's a playoff game, he definitely probably would come back in.
We didn't have to score any more after he got hurt. It was 10-0.
But we didn't
need it.
But we still won.
So this play right here, we're going to the second quarter. It's Marcus Mariota's in. It's 12-11, first and 10 on the Carolina 44. So we won't dwell too much on this play, but this is a 29-yard pass interference that really set up the Brian Robinson touchdown. That is what I want to show. It was Marcus Mariota took a shot, but I mean the corner, was that a corner? Yeah, it was a linebacker. Corner just could not turn around and totally impeded the catch. But this play is what sets up Brian Robinson to go for a touchdown. And I'm good to see this was like the first shot Marcus Mariota took since he came in the game. He did not get nearly.
Scares me a little bit.
Nearly,
man, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. We'll skip through the next play. B-Rob gets about 7, and then so here's the Brian Robinson play. So it's 11:40. We're at
this is such a B-Rob run.
And B-Rob just does what B-Rob does.
Up the middle, head down,
Mm.
pushes through two people.
What I want to show is look at Cosme pull.
Oh yeah, Cosby on the pull.
What I mean, these linemen, it's like a freaking dance. It is a dance when these guys pull, and it is so beautiful. The more I watch it, the more I'm in awe about how well their footwork is, and how well it's orchestrated. It's like everyone's hitting their assignments every time, and we're not used to that. It's pretty awesome. Watch the center. Is it? I think Biotic and Cosme pull.
No, I think Cosme.
Oh, no. Senate and Cosme pull. So they pull guard and the tight end. Watch them. Wow.
Which is honestly, it's the same gap in the line as if you pulled two guards.
It's like a zone or something, or duo maybe. Was that a duo?
Yeah,
not quite a duo, but it's a similar concept. But it's an inside trap.
Technically, really. Senate's a guard in this respect. Because look, I mean, a tackle. He's technically a tackle in this formation.
Look at that. Because they got him outside. On.
Yeah, the uneven formation.
He's a tackle. Senate is a tackle.
Jesus, I didn't even notice that the first time. Holy crap.
Yep.
Uneven formation.
What is this, Cliff?
So he is not eligible. He is not eligible.
In his bag, man.
And look at the left side. Lineman. So you have a tight end, an ineligible tight end on the right side playing tackle, and you have. I wonder if he checked in if he's an eligible lineman. Who's 71? I forget.
Scott, right?
Trent
71 is
Scott, right?
I forget, man.
Chris Scott 74, right? Is that him in the game? I remember. Didn't I yell it?
He
got hurt though. Didn't I yell in the game when Trent Scott came in and said, "Watch the
touchdown, watch the touchdown"?
Yeah.
But this is the crazy stuff, man. A tight end on the right side playing tackle who's ineligible, and then a potentially left tackle playing tight end who's possibly
71's Wiley on the outside there.
That is Wiley. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and Ertz was outside of.
I mean, just look at Senate and Cosme. Just granted, Senate doesn't hit anyone, but he looks for someone in the second level. Yeah. Beautiful play.
I think Robinson cut it up the other hole because that one got hit.
Beautiful play, man.
Well, he got touchdowns, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah. No matter.
I mean, he split those two defenders at the end, just put his shoulders down and just plowed through them.
Yeah.
That is the intricate play design and play calls of guys like like Cliff Kingsbury that are doing so well. And here's the thing: we all thought air raid. This run offense is one of the best in the league. Period. And it's because it's not just because of the talent, but it's everything matches up. You'll see formations like that we will throw out of. Now, not necessarily with Senate at tackle, but you get what I'm saying. Just these weird formations, we will throw out of them and we will run out of them. The run game matches the pass game. This is something that I used to get mad about with Jay Gruden. It's something I got mad about with Eric Bieniemy. Like you when I can sit there and just look at the formation and know what you're going to run because nothing matches up. Nothing. You're not running past out of the same formations. I have an issue.
Yeah.
Juan Carlos Arias.
What's up, Juan? DC Sports guy. What it do? Thanks for hosting us again, having us at the Command Corner Tailgate. Juan, Ashik, all those guys, man. It's great times. Always a pleasure in the far right corner of the red zone lot.
Lux wants to know who the eligible receivers were on that play. It was Zach Ertz and Andrew Wiley.
Yeah, if they checked in, I don't know if they announced.
They had to check in because they were up on the line like that.
So yeah, that's a play I want to look at even further off camera. So Shotguns says you got a good matchup next week against a good defense. You want us to win that game.
I'll bet you want us to win.
You better be cheering for us that game, bro.
you better be the biggest Commanders fan for about 3 hours of your life.
Yeah, Jim Sleazy. What up, Jim? Good evening, gents.
That whole division might take 14 to playoffs, bro.
Okay, so now we're gonna rip off 4 straight plays. So this is going towards halftime. We are in the no huddle, and one of the things I want to point about this game, even with the big lead, these cats were going tempo the entire game, even up to the very last drive.
It really feels like they're adopting some of that old Buffalo Bills K-gun offense.
I mean, the shit was next level, next level. It was fantastic. But we're gonna start here. There's a 1:03 left on the clock, going into halftime, and this is when Mariota starts to get in his bag. This is when I was like, okay, Mariota was a little rusty, but I think the dude found his groove, man. Footwork starting to look good. Hits Terry on a little comeback route for 18 yards. Hits Terry for 18 yards. They're still going. Let's watch it from the backside. You can see they're going tempo.
Can I say this?
What?
Mariota runs this offense efficiently.
He
don't
does.
get the ball out fast enough, bro.
He doesn't. He takes a while to, but that could be
that was up when that should have been hit when he turned.
It could be a product of rust, just being a backup. But you're right. As you can see it early on that he just was like, okay. The ball should have been out by now. Yes,
he gets there though. He gets there.
I saw a stat. He had the longest time to throw in the NFL, or second longest time of all season, 3.5 seconds average. That's the longest of all season. So it's a byproduct of him just waiting, and also the line giving him some really
and
good
also
protection.
probably Carolina being just terrible getting to the quarterback.
Yeah, this was the Terry McLaurin show. So he hits Terry for 18. And he's going to turn around and hit Terry again for 15. But they're trying to score before the end of the half.
I remember watching. I'm like, damn, Terry's getting.
And at this point, it was only 20-0. Terry again, boom, down the middle. Down the middle. Great play. I'd like to see that develop here. Carolina defense just throwing their hands, touching their helmets. They don't know what's going on. 45 still probably looking for Jayden. Good footwork. Boom. Right in a little gap.
And he had a man. He had a man in the flat, but he wanted to get downfield with that. Yeah, that's veteran shit.
This was an incomplete pass. We'll skip this play right here, and then we'll go to 36 seconds left. This is an old dynamic. De'Ami Brown gets involved in the game. He catches this one for Phil for 23 yards. I thought that
was a bad pass. It was good.
It looks like it from where we were sitting. It looked back a bad pass, but I mean.
Middle of the
right over the defender's hand. This is going to look good from the back.
It's just late, man. It seems like it's just a hair late every pass.
It doesn't have Jaden's anticipation.
Now, middle of the field.
You're right, Dev. He should have had it. He should have had it.
I'm telling you that a lot of this is because
right there.
Now,
right there.
Yeah, right there. Now, do it. Yeah, but it's just a hair late, man. Like a good team picks that off. He was the defensive back overran it.
Yeah, he did.
Like, honestly, it's just. It's scary as fuck to know this dude's might have to play. I'd rather play Driscoll than this turkey dog.
I will say this. I think that with a week of reps, he'll get his timing down.
Yeah, he did win. He did make the right throws. He didn't throw any bad reads. He was late.
Yeah, reads were good. He was just late on the timing. That's not practicing.
16 seconds left. This is he scrambles and finds Ertz. Great play, great catch.
It was good. That was nice.
It was just a great all-around play.
I can forget Mariota can skate too, man. He just
that's why they got him.
Yeah. Remember, he was supposed to be drafting Chip Kelly out of Oregon, but they didn't pick him up. Great pass.
That was a dot there.
Fantastic pass.
It was funny because every time, there's so many times you saw Mariota go throw, and everybody goes dot.
Yeah,
man, the Ravens.
They saw Lamar just hit a 59-yarder.
Yeah, they a machine, bro.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to go into the third quarter. It's 27-0 at this point. And the stadium, honestly, after Jayden left, the stadium kind of, you could tell the energy got a little bit sucked out of the stadium. A little bit. All right, end of the half. But the people still stand tough because we had just watched the Darrell Green jersey retirement ceremony. I'm not going to show that now because it was 9 minutes and 28 seconds. It was a long ceremony, but it was done very nice and
very nice.
You know what? I wonder if I could find the comments here very quickly, just from Darrell himself. If we can hear him talk very quickly. I wonder.
You can't do it without what I've sent you in your email, man.
What do you mean?
I sent it to you to the chat.
Oh yeah, for the Glock Doogie. Yes.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
Get to that at the end. I did a snippet, so I got a video on my phone of the Darrell Green thing. I got the whole thing.
Yeah,
you guys want to hear Darrell talk? It's only like 90 seconds. But
Darrell got there, said what he wanted to say, and got the fuck out.
Yeah, Chick Hernandez.
Thank all of you. Thank my family. I got all these people over the last 41 years. God has been good, and they joined with all of you as my family. I'm grateful to God that He chose me to come to this community.
Yeah. This is when the tears came down, but it was good.
To be, or should I say, to have the privilege of carrying the type of influence, managing the type of resources, and having the type of access to people that I can take all of this and support them with. It means a lot to me. The game was fun. It was a kid's game. I played it as such, and my results were good.
Yeah, they were good. Just a little bit.
I want to say what I said earlier today. All of you who are the Gen Zers,
The young bucks,
who don't know about these, at least the back end, who don't know about these, who are the alpha generation. This man is committed to bringing it back, but we can't bring it back without you.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, "Oh damn!" This
a shot at Snyder.
That was a shot at Snyder. But you know what? That was a shot to all the former players. Come back home.
I just want to encourage everybody because the franchise is so important to our community, to all of our community. But the community is you.
That's right.
The success rides with you.
Beautiful.
And the guys in
This is so cool.
You back them up, they'll do what we did. And last but not least, to all of my teammates, all of y'all, you guys helped me to stand out here today.
Yes.
God bless each one of you. God bless you fans. God bless our players, our ownership. And let's go for
Yeah. What I do want to show is Josh Harris's opening
Don't fuck up my Glockaduki, man.
Oh, is that what it is? I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
man, I sent you the message in the thing. You don't ruin my whole.
He clipped it on. He's got it on a YouTube clip.
Okay. Then I'll wait. I will hold it. Okay, so we'll
stop.
I
just get the Glockaduki out now if you want me to.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. We'll do it, Dev. I'm sorry. All right, let's move on here. Give me 1 second as I get back into the environment. Marcus was kind of alluding at it already. The shot he took, but where were we? In the third quarter, as we go into this, Brandon Coleman was out for the game on our first drive. That's when we found out. So I guess he was eventually ruled out for a concussion. Believe it or not, that's not good. We want to see our young guy do well. He's actually the rotational. Cliff Kingsbury says it's not, it's rare to rotate your left tackles, but if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's kind of interesting to see him and Scott getting some burn.
But I will say this: if Scott and Cornelius Lucas can do the job over there, I'm cool with it for one game. Coleman's the future. Yeah,
exactly.
But if he has to miss a game or two, I don't feel bad.
Yep, not at all.
Because we've seen the guys over on the left side hold up no matter who's been over there.
Yep. All right. So we're going 12-38 in the third quarter. It's 27-0. And we're going to see Terry doing a little action. Marcus and Terry had a really good connection this game. Good throw with anticipation, Dev. He threw this one also before Terry was even out of his route. Thrown. The ball was thrown before.
Maybe he's getting, like you said, maybe you just got to get comfortable back in there, man.
Now his balls don't have his balls. His balls don't have the same zip as Jayden. That is clear. So I think
none of us have the same vigor in our balls, man.
He needs to make up for it with, lack of velocity with anticipation and girth. There you go. But he throws this before Terry even breaks. That's what I wanted to point out here. Good pass. Just a few more, and then we're done out of here, fellas. But the rest of this area show. Let's watch this from behind here.
The view from the blimp.
The view. The line gives great protection. Look at that. All day to throw. Bam. Good pass. Good pass. Good job, Terry. Good job, Marcus. All right. So, yeah. So now we're going to go to, and I like analyzing Marcus Mariota because, like I said, I was very, very down on him as our quarterback. And I feel like I was humbled. I feel I will totally take that L because he proved me wrong. So we're going to go to 6-16 in the third. He's going to push this one down for 18 yards to Terry again, but he scrambles and just a great play, great way to get out to the right. And Terry just continues his route and wide open. Bam. Threads the needle between two receivers. It's going to look good from the end zone view too.
Mm-hmm.
Noah Brown, if he had a stronger arm, Noah Brown would have been open deep for him. Yeah. But he doesn't have that arm, and he knows it.
Look how close.
Just like
look at that. Look how close that receiver. I mean, that defender is from tapping that ball away. Just
what I'm saying. Like sometimes Mariota, man, he's just scary, dude. Like,
excuse me, I apologize for that.
He was just scary.
He's got very good accuracy. He doesn't have a strong arm, but that's fine. I mean, a lot of that is going to be putting the ball where our man is and their man ain't.
Yep,
fine with that.
All right,
man. Look, I want to see Jayden start, but I feel a lot more confident with Marcus Mariota as our backup coming in if he has to play next week. It's going to suck because with Bears fans, all they do is talk about Jaden Daniels. I want to see Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams go at it. But if we don't get that, I still feel good because I think Marcus Mariota can run this offense efficiently. I mean, look, we scored 30 points with him under center.
Yeah, man. If we play against the Bears with Mariota, we're going to lose, bro. Fuck all that shit. I'm not even going to sugarcoat that shit. We play Mariota against the Bears, we're going to lose, bro. I'd rather lose to them than the Bears. So that's how it's got to be. It's got to be. But if we play Mariota against the Bears, we're going to lose, bro. Hope we don't. But
hopefully not.
I don't think so, but we'll see.
We'll see. All right, last play review. This is 8:54 in the fourth quarter. It's 37-7, and the Terry show just continues. This is the last good
Terry.
25 yards deep left.
Anthony Armstrong got in my shit about Terry also, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, this play this was a scramble drill, just a simple scramble drill. Marcus finds. I like how he finds the gap between the tackles. Eludes. He's very elusive. So I appreciate his footwork as the pocket's collapsing.
Yeah, that's one thing he does do very well.
Yeah, and that's what you need.
I feel like the guy on the backside was open. Like, was that Brown?
Brown was open on the front side.
Yeah, way more open.
He's like,
oh my gosh, look at that!
I know who number one is.
No one's there, bro.
Right there, wide open. Holy smokes!
Yeah, he's not looking at. He's already checked left.
Yeah, he looked off too fast. Wide open. No one's on him.
Twice now. Well, no.
And then they open again. The guy on the side. No, that was
Eckler.
That's Eckler.
No, McNichols. That was McNichols.
Yeah, running back. Wide open though.
Yep. Let's see how this looks. Good protection, man. Good protection. Cosme just standing around. Doesn't have anyone to block. He gets it there.
That was somebody, wasn't it? That was a tight end. That wasn't Eckler.
Who? That was McNichols right there.
McNichols went the other way.
McNichols is up here at the top.
No, he's out here on the left.
Yeah, he's all the way top.
Start the play over.
McNichols is right here.
Eckler over there.
They have both running backs in on that play?
Yes, they did.
Okay. I knew it wasn't McNichols because McNichols on the left. See, he's on the left. See? I thought it was a tight end. Senate, whatever his name is. That was Senate.
Eckler was in the slot.
Okay. See, I thought it was Senate. I was Eckler going up sideline. Or is that McCaffrey?
No, it's McNichols.
No.
No, that's not McNichols. McNichols on the left.
He's right there next to Terry right now.
That's McNichols.
No,
look,
the field
ran deep.
Look, McNichols is 26 right there.
No, I'm talking about on the right upfield, the middle of the field, dude. Go back. Rewind it. Running right. That's McCaffrey. Run straight up the middle of the field.
Yeah, we saw that last play. He was on the bottom of the screen. Last play. Remember?
No, go back.
Go back?
Yeah, go back. Roll it back.
You're gonna make me do this.
No, same play. I'm just saying roll the
Same play. We just went from the other end.
Like you see that now. The second receipt.
That's
no.
McCaffrey.
That's
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey running right the middle of the field. McCaffrey, middle of the field.
We just said that.
Yeah,
we said McCaffrey is.
I know
McCaffrey.
we didn't know who that was.
We didn't know who that was.
That got open there.
Yeah.
Either way, that was the last great play. That was to Terry. And look, McCaffrey's like, oh my God, dude, look at me, look at me. You see him throw his hands up?
No one's on him.
Throw his hands up. He knew it, but the ball was already out. So all good, man. All good. And
I'm surprised you didn't include your favorite play of the game.
Oh, you know what? I apologize. I did skip over that. I have it earmarked. No. I accidentally.
This is the play.
I didn't mean to skip it.
This made Steve the happiest man
on
the face of the planet.
I know what you're talking about.
I didn't even mean to. I had it earmarked as I saw it, but you know what? I marked the wrong play. So we're gonna go to 8:57 in the third. I totally missed that one. Man, thanks for letting me know. This is the start of a new dynasty from the tight end position, I hope. This is where Ben Sinnott gets his first touchdown of the year. First catch of the year, first touchdown. Wide open. Look at
That's
that.
how it was even more open. That's crazy.
Great play. And I can't believe that's his first catch of the year.
Second level was even more wide open.
They're
Brown?
deep at tight end, man.
Noah Brown was wide the fuck open. Wasn't Noah? Yeah, wide open. Touchdown.
Oh, yeah, because he poses to block.
Yeah. Surprised he didn't get some kind of right there, gone.
Boom.
Yeah, but I think that play is Sinnott's the number one read the whole way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Steve, the smile on Steve's face,
so
y'all,
happy.
when this happened.
I was so happy.
He was ear to ear grinning.
So happy. My man gets his first touchdown, first catch. Man, I was ecstatic.
I ran into a lot of Carolina fans in the airport too when I was leaving.
Did you?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. One of the guys I had this on, they were like, "Oh, y'all kicked our ass."
Sure did.
About it, yeah.
Sure did. Tim says Bears defense are quick to the ball. Mariota's weak arm scares me. Yeah, I mean that's why I say he's got to make up for it with anticipation.
It's timing, anticipation, and putting the ball in the right spot.
That's right.
And if he continues to do that, you can be the fastest in the world. If they're putting the ball where you're not as a defender, you can't do anything about it.
Nope.
Yeah, factoids.
Jim says kind of high on Mariota because they didn't have faith in a rookie quarterback, but I was wrong about Jayden. Right about Mariota. Yeah.
I'm never high on Mariota, but hey.
Tia, what's up, Tia? Way to dog a team. That's right. All right, guys.
The most professional blowout ever.
It was very professional. Let's go into some Overreaction Monday. Phil, so based off what we've seen, what we saw, and those in the chat, let's talk about Overreaction Monday. What do you got?
This is a 12-13 win team. That's my overreaction. You're 5-2. You've won games that I didn't think they were going to win the end of the season.
Really? You didn't think we had a shot to beat these teams we beat?
I did not have us at 5-2 at this point in the season.
Me neither. I thought we were just.
I wonder though. I wish we could go back and look at the games we did have us winning.
I mean, you'd have to go back. I lost.
I think these are the games we had us winning. I think later on we didn't have us winning.
I didn't know. I had us beating the Panthers. I did not have us beating the Bengals. I did not have us beating someone else that we beat.
It's kind of funny though. It is.
I had us upsetting Tampa and losing to the Bengals, I think. But I had us upset.
I had us at like 3-4 or 4-3 at this point in the season, maybe. It's 3-4 or 3-4, I think was where I had us at, because I had us going on a little bit more of a heater as Jayden got more time in.
Yeah.
Nonetheless,
Overreaction Monday. Let's go.
Well, this is the team that can win 12-13 games if everything hits right. Like I don't like the defense. This defense has gone from terrible to good enough that you can do something.
It might be even better than that now.
Yeah, they're a good team, guys.
Because the Panthers aren't a very good team, but
yeah,
how many times we played teams and weren't a good team and we won by like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll go out there and win, 20-13 or something like that. Like we won, but we really stomped them. We have stomped 3 different teams out this season.
Yeah. Win the games you're supposed to win.
When we had 3 blowouts in the first 7 games of the
Oh
season.
my gosh. I can't even tell
we
you.
lost our games by a touchdown.
So long
91,
since we've
91,
had wins this good,
91,
this
maybe.
big.
What was the Tampa
We
Bay
have
game?
the largest. We have the largest point differential in the league right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How bad did we lose to Tampa Bay? Was it a touchdown?
No, we lost by 17.
Oh, well.
Yeah, the Tampa game was 37-20. That was the total score. So they got us pretty good. Marcus says touchdown if Mariota play. Cliff Kingsbury will adjust to it. Okay, so Phil, what was your?
We'd have hung 50 on them with Daniels. I'm sorry.
Yeah, or they would have pulled them, or they would have.
My overreaction is this is a potential 12-13.
That's my overreaction. We would have hung 50 on them with Daniels.
Okay, this is my overreaction is stupid. It's just because it's funny, and I don't even believe my own overreaction. But it pissed me off, and I did not get into Twitter wars today with people because I didn't have time for it. But people believe that Jaden Daniels is a system quarterback because Marcus Mariota was able to go.
Let me guess, Bears fans.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Hey, I hope this happens, but I hope that Jayden wins Rookie of the Week again. I hope we just fuck up the vote. I hope he gets it one more time, just so I can hear them complain about.
I would love it. I would love it.
Everyone, go out there
Stuff
right
that
now.
Ballot
Post the
box.
link there.
Everyone.
Can we vote?
Yeah.
I want all of Bill Swirsky's super fans to have their coronaries over their bratwurst if Jayden wins Rookie of the Week one more time.
Because they give you the eligibles. He's not going to be eligible this week, not with what he's done. So it'll be, I don't know who, but it won't
Give
be
it to Luke McCaffrey. Give it to somebody on his team.
It's only going to be of the 4 or 5 people whoever gets nominated. And I don't think any of our rookies will be nominated this week, unless Ben, not 1 for 3. Tia's overreaction is Forbes gets it. Proud of that dude. Yeah, he got his first pickle of the year, second of his career. So Tim Calloway, overreaction. Anyone that still says this defense sucks. That's a good one.
Do you know who's not winning Rookie of the Week this week, though?
Caleb Williams,
because they didn't play.
Because they didn't play.
So
that's right.
Still find a way to...
Marcus doesn't have an overreaction, and that's okay, Marcus. I love that even they lost, the Ravens was competitive. That's right. Sonny Heflin, what's up, Sonny? How you doing, man? Appreciate you joining. Remember, those watching the YouTube, please hit that like button for us. We'd greatly appreciate it. Jim Sleazy says, overreaction, highest scoring team, putting belt to ass to every game we've won. Looks like a Super Bowl contender to me. That's a good overreaction. Remember, overreactions don't have to necessarily be true. That's why it's called an overreaction. Deluxe says Tampa had 2 missed field goals and overthrow to Terry. A lot of ifs, but if that game was closer to 17. It did feel
it broke late. I mean, it was really a 1-2 score game for a good chunk of that game. I mean, it was competitive for a while.
Yeah.
But in the end, we're installing brand new everything. We've got brand new roster pretty much. That's why Tampa's coming back pretty much the same team. So that's, and when that happens, you're going to have that where the breaks don't go your way. But how well this team has come together so fast.
Yep. It's been nice.
Put it this way. Do you know?
Have a good game.
All right. Let's look at some of the fun statistics of the NFL right now.
Packers balling.
Hey, Packers looking good. But you want something? We have the number 1 scoring offense. Our defense is now points against 15th in the league. We are in the upper half.
They're just moving up, trending up.
In terms of yards allowed, they're 16th. Right?
There you go.
They are 12th against the pass and 19th against the run. They're a middle of the road defense. If you have that good of an offense, if your offense is that good, you can have middle of the road defense and do things.
Had us at a 74 beginning of the year on offense, bro. Just letting y'all know this. That was the worst offense on the video game last year.
I wonder what it is. I wonder what it's going to be this. When do they do Madden updates? Every
Fridays.
week? Fridays. Okay.
I haven't played Madden since you played.
I don't even have
So let me break this down too. Y'all want to hear a fun stat? This is the 4th game this year out of 7 where we ran and passed for over 200 yards each.
Boom, boom, boom.
This offense has put up over 400 yards of offense 4 times this season, and each time All right, against the Giants, 210 passing, 215 rushing. All right. Against the Cardinals, 233 passing, 216 rushing.
Cliff in his bag. Cliff is in his bag, man.
Against
That
against the Browns,
That
219 passing, 215 rushing. Against the
Cliff, man.
Panthers, 207 passing,
Killing it.
214 rushing.
Balance.
Man.
This, and when people want to tell me that for some reason there are people in this fan base who still think that Eric Bieniemy would be having this success this year just because of Jayden. No,
Wrong.
because Eric Bieniemy didn't grasp
Wrong.
this concept
No.
of running the ball.
Because Eric Bieniemy was just trying.
He was run game to your pass game. Cliff Kingsbury is going on this massive redemption arc about him as a coach. It's great. This is
Kingsbury's going to be a Bears new coach, and I'll watch.
Man, don't say that. He's going to pull it.
Run and throw for 200 yards of offense.
Bears miss the playoffs.
Each.
Bears going to be the Bears new coach, bro.
Both 4 out of your 7 games. Now the opposing defense can't tee off on one thing because you can win in multiple ways.
Yeah, but neither the passing stats won't be sexy. The rushing stats will probably be pretty sexy, but the passing stats won't be sexy, but you'll get some W's, which is where we are right now. Jaden's not throwing for 300 yards a game. He's throwing for like 200.
He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have. That's what I'm saying. It's fantastic.
There will be a time which he will, and it will be glorious. But it's not right now.
And Eric Bieniemy was literally just trying to run the Andy Reid offense without Patrick Mahomes, and it didn't work. Kansas City doesn't run the ball.
I still say Sam Howell is a fine quarterback.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
I think he really ruined Sam Howell.
He'll be fine. Nah, Sam will be fine. Sam will overcome.
Sam's going to overtake Geno in Seattle at some point.
Yeah. He's balling up, man.
Phil Bullock says, what I hope is our OC doesn't have him run the ball as much. I feel like our quarterback shouldn't have been running this game because they couldn't stop a run in the first place. Yeah, that's a Jayden call.
That was just one play, though. Like,
it was just
that was an RPO, and he pulled the ball in as an RPO. He had the option, and it was the right read.
He did try to not slide. He just tried to end the play and fall down. But I don't think he realized he had a guy on his left and a guy on his right. So shit happens.
He's rolled up on his rib, man. It's not serious injury.
Where do they rank in sacks? They were 9th last week. I don't know where they rank in sacks. It can't be.
I don't know, man. We got a couple guys with 3 and 4 on 3, and we got a couple guys with 2 and 3. We got about 3 or 4 guys with 3. Actually, Fowler missed like 3 games.
Dalton
our leading guy in sacks is Fowler with 4.5.
And he's missed like 3. He's missed 3 games,
he's played in all 7. He just only started 4. Frankie Luvu has 4. Dorrance Armstrong has 3. Bobby Wagner has 2. John Allen has 2. Cleve Farrell has 2.
Yep.
Jean Baptiste has 1. And Deron Payne got a half sack in there.
Yep.
Jaden Davis got how many? Jameis.
None.
Settle. 0.
Jamin Davis hasn't played in every game.
I know that, but I thought he got one of the first games of the year. We're hyped about it.
Maybe got a half sack. All right, let's go to stock up, stock down. Phil, Dev, let's go with you first, man. And everybody in the chat, whose stock went up, whose stock went down. I know it's gonna be hard to find a stock down. If you can't, that's fine. But stock up, stock down. Go for it.
Stock up would be Mariota. I guess he's got the job done. Stock down. Who scored the touchdown on those?
Chuba Hubbard.
I stock down John Allen.
We
don't need you, bro. I'm joking, John. Get well, bro. I had to choose somebody. I don't dislike you. But yeah, I mean, I had to choose someone. I'm gonna choose you. Stock down's whoever let them score 1 touchdown, bro.
I really want to
a shutout. You understand? This team has still not pitched a shutout since 1991.
You know how spoiled we are this year. We're complaining. And you guys heard the people in our section. We were complaining because we let them score. How good of a position are we in that we're complaining that we allowed 1 touchdown? Like in years past, we'd be like, "Oh, please don't let him score 30." And we're talking about please don't let him score 1. I mean, we're in a good spot, guys.
This was a statement game that our team is.
Yeah,
I like the fact that we did this without Jayden just because it's proof that it's not all Jayden.
Yeah.
I'm glad Forbes got
Jayden,
it.
no, twisted. I am not saying anything bad about Jayden. I'm just saying that it's proof that this team has arrived.
Jimmy is the only person I know who will defend Eric Bieniemy. He is dying on that hill. Why is 70% of the team that AB had to work with aren't part of the 53?
Because he ruined the culture. And
He
also
did.
a lot of those guys were on defense.
And he's one of the few coaches who never tailored a system to what he had. It was like, here's my shit, run it. I mean, you had Brian Robinson. Look what Brian Robinson's doing now. You never got the ball.
Cliff Kingsbury doesn't have the kind of personnel that he had in other places, and he changed his offense.
Yeah.
That's my complaint about Eric Bieniemy. He's just too hard-headed. He wants to do what he wants to do. Doesn't matter who's out there.
Look at the 1-5 UCLA Bruins.
Look at Andrew Wiley. I wanted Andrew Wiley run out of here. I wanted Andrew Wiley run out of here so fast, and now he's a competent lineman.
Yeah. Yep.
So over or stock up,
stock up, stock down. Yep, go stock up, stock down, Phil.
Stock up, Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not a Marcus Mariota fan. Yes, he's kind of a good fit for if they're going to run a certain offense with Jayden. He's a good fit for that offense. But you know what? He went out there and he was efficient and all that. So yeah, stock up, Marcus Mariota. Stock down. Here he took John Allen. That was going to be mine.
I feel bad because I came all the way there to watch Jaden Daniels. His ass didn't play.
I know, man. What can you do?
Stock down is Dev's flight home.
Yeah, the young lady that smashed the back of my shuttle.
Stock down because we like Dev and wish she could, have stayed longer, and we can get, we wish it was a closer commute for him because Dev is good people to be with, just hanging out with.
Thank you very much. Stock up is the dispensaries, by the way. I love that place.
Dev has never been to a dispensary. Went to one in Maryland, and
I went to the one in Vegas.
Oh yeah, but you haven't been to the one in Maryland. Dev started taking pictures. He was posing with his purchase.
Yeah, don't tell any law-abiding citizens that. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good. I mean, I don't partake, but I was like, "Is this easy? Like, that's how it works?" I go in and I push a couple of buttons, and then you just bring it out to me.
Yeah, you didn't talk about it. Just like an order menu on the screen. And it's brought here, sir. Here's your 2 pieces of weed.
I was telling Dev that like it reminds me of that scene in Half Baked where he sneaks in and goes and pretends to drop off the thing. He's like, "I just give you this piece of paper, and then you give me weed, and that's it. Yeah, that's it." And he literally, that's what it was. Dev's over there just and it comes out.
So like, hey, your weed, your 2 pieces of weed is right.
Okay, so my girlfriend and I brought some dank as well, and she brought a moon rock. And the excitement in Dev's eyes when he saw moon rock, he was like, "Yes."
That first time I got there, Steve, you didn't see me, but I was in outer space, bro.
Well, let's not go further down that route because I don't want to get pinged for whatever that is. Is.
Blast off.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is that this is the funny part. Our chicks went to bed. Dev and I are just up watching the Vince McMahon documentary.
Nice.
I recommend that, by the way.
Nice. It's a very good watch. If you aren't a huge wrestling fan, if you're a huge wrestling nerd like I am, like nothing in there is really new. But if you're not, there's so much stuff you don't know, and good and bad. That is definitely worth watching. It's like you realize that yes, the man was a genius, and yes, he's a fucked up individual. So it is what it is. But yeah, so stock down Dev's entire trip back home.
Tia says stock up Mariota, stock down Wiley. I thought Wiley played pretty good. Deluxe said tied for 8th in sacks. Okay. My stock up is going to be the Josh Harris ownership group, man. With what they've done to the stadium. And Phil, you've only seen what it is, but we've seen it prior to, and it just keeps getting better and better.
Dev has. I've seen it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dev has only seen the good. We've seen all the shittiness, and it's just been crazy. So stock up to the Harris.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So Dev, as someone who's never been to FedEx down Northwest, But you've always heard all this crap about the stadium,
Right.
right? What was your impression now? Because you're someone who's only ever seen Northwest Stadium, not FedEx.
Well, as far as stadiums go, I thought it was nice. I got in and out pretty fast as compared to like I can basically compare it to Tennessee or Louisville. That was way worse to get into and out of. I think that for the most part, people were nice. Like in the stadium, you got if you wanted refreshments and use the restroom and things like that, you can get in and out pretty good. We were in club seating, so maybe that was just
even still though.
It does help,
but it did still was. Last year, previously you would have to sit in line for 45 minutes for some stupid Johnny Rockets chicken tenders that taste like shit, and it's like $35. Here's 2 chicken tenders and fries that aren't good. Like that, it's just a better environment. I'm glad you got to experience the way it was, Dev, because that's not how it used to be. So
it was pretty cool. I had a good time. Yeah, I had a good time. I thought the
you
parking
need to come
was
back again,
pretty
Dev.
good.
It's it's always a good time. You got and if you. Yeah, if you have not gone to a game and hung out in red zone a lot, especially up the command corner, and up with guys like us, Juan Carlos, and all the super fans there, all the hog farmers are there. You know, LJ, the Mad Hatter, she's always up there.
LJ, she was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, LJ's cool as shit, y'all. If you're on Twitter, you know who we're talking about. And then like all the other podcasters, Deuce was there. Josh Kirby was there.
Yeah, I met Josh Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby was there for a long time.
Exchanged phone numbers. I met. Who else I met?
He was up there for several hours, actually, just hanging out.
Yeah,
he was getting his drink on with us. But there's a community that's really it's started to form over the past few years. But this new ownership is kind of like just giving it just a nice little rocket up the ass, and people, it's like.
Rocket up the ass.
I met Keith, man. Keith was pretty cool. I met a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean,
News.
You gotta understand that this community we have online does translate offline, and I will say this is the first time I've ever seen our fan base walk around with quiet swag. Right? It was never just that loud shit talking, trying to boost yourself up, hoping we win. It's like. We came in just having a good time because we expected to win.
Yeah.
We don't expect to win.
That's true.
We do things in Washington.
There was an aura in the air. It felt like we expected.
There was an aura. It's different. And it's funny because
it did suck the wind out of you whenever Daniels went down. I did feel the wind kind of like when Daniels went out.
Yeah. And you got a little quiet.
Oh shit.
A little quiet.
And then it was like, all right, we scored. We're good.
Marcus says his stock up is the defense, stock down. Teddy Bruschi saying ESPN, we're still not better than the Eagles and Cowboys. Oof, I missed that one. Did he really say that? Shame on you, Teddy.
Teddy Bruschi played for the Patriots. He only understands legacy acts.
I actually I'm not going to disagree with that until we beat them, though, man. Like, honestly, they've been losing for sure, but they haven't lost any games that I don't think we might not lose.
Dallas looks terrible.
Yeah,
They do. They do.
Philly is winning games by the skin of their teeth that we're kicking the same teams in the ass.
Who did Dallas lose to last week? They got blown out.
The Detroit Lions.
Right. Do you think we beat the Detroit Lions?
No, we can't. I don't think we can beat
right. That's what I'm saying.
I
understand we're going to get blown out by
it would be close.
We be more competitive.
Yeah, but is that a win, though?
Maybe.
It is because
I'm talking Vegas odds. They would have Detroit beating us, though.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Right. We're not talking about Detroit. We're talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
I think Vegas odds they may have Dallas beating us, man, or at least it'll be a pick.
We've opened up as a 1.5 point favorite against the Bears.
I bet it'll be a pick 'em.
All right, let's get through these comments, or we'll be stuck on this one.
Oh, we're favorites against the Bears.
Yeah,
we're at home though.
It started out Bears -1, and then it flipped real quick to Commanders -1.5.
Oh, so if we get the home field advantage, they're a favorite. If we don't, it's close either way. Yeah, Tim says his stock up is Mariota, Dante Fowler, Sam still. Mikey had a great game. And Forbes, he gains confidence. Stock down, Bears fans. There you go, Tim.
I never gave up on Forbes to let y'all know that.
Stock down, Bears fans. There you go. Jim says the stock up on the whole team except for Terry coming up 2 yards short from 100.
Fucking
Well, he would have had that if Jayden been quarterback.
Fucking Chrysler 300.
Oh, Dev tickles
like-
Dev's heartstrings. Tia said she watched the Vince documentary. Wiley had the same dog on penalties. He could tighten up some more. Yeah.
Hey, Vince McMahon make you either love that guy or you hate him, and both feelings will be valid.
Yeah, very true. Deluxe says stock up Mariota, Forbes stock down Jayden for not letting Dev watch him play.
I know, man. Oh,
Damn you,
I
Jayden.
was so heartbroken a little bit.
Damn
I was
you,
like,
Jayden.
man, I came over here. What's funny is my wife, who is not really, she's a fan because I am, but she don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she went to the game and she was like it was like almost into the fourth. It was the middle of the fourth quarter. She was like, how's Jaden Daniels doing? I'm like, dude, you know he's not playing, right? He ain't been in the game. So, hell, I didn't know which one I didn't know which one was him.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a little hard. It's a little hard to see skin tone from this.
All right,
the
Marcus.
300 section.
Let us know, Marcus. Let us know when you make a game, man. I don't know when the next one we're going to be yet, but I think Phil's going.
Marcus, you gotta come up to red zone lot because that's where the party is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Jim, doesn't it seem like Terry comes up a few yards 100 often, or am I imagining that? I think that's just
He's
just
broken 100 a couple times this season.
But I think historically, it just how it.
He's always been an 80 to 100-yard guy, but he'll have a breakout game once in a while.
Yeah,
6 for 98. It's a solid game by any.
Motherfucker's been a 40 and 60-yard guy. I don't know about 80.
Nah, he's trust me. You don't get to 1,000 yards every season if you're not getting 60 plus.
Yeah, he's 60. That's it. He's a 60 guy.
All right, let's go. Good, bad, ugly, great. Phil, let's start with you. Let's get through these. Let's do this one quick. Good, bad, ugly, great.
Good. Our offense running very efficiently without Jaden Daniels, proving that we could do that. Bad, Jayden getting hurt, even if it's not. But I'm not going to say it's ugly because he's going to be okay. Ugly was
what?
I don't even think there is an ugly.
I know, man. It's tough.
What was ugly?
Tough.
Oh, you know what?
Nigga.
The ugly really is. I'll give you an ugly. Penalties. We still had 8 penalties in that game for 55 yards.
But they were like a quiet. It didn't seem like 8, but it definitely like a quiet 8.
That's that tighten up stuff Tia's talking about. I agree. It's not all wily, but
you don't even really notice it whenever you're there, though.
You don't.
No, they do a pretty good job keeping things going. But yeah, we had 8 penalties. I mean, that's not 8 penalties against a worse team is going to kill you.
Yeah, 8 for 55. Yeah, you're right.
And great defense. Defense created scores. They created scoring opportunities. Here's the thing: the Panthers have been crap all season. They looked worse against us. Statistically speaking, I don't think the Panthers have had a worse game all year, and that says something because they've had some bad games.
At least you got to see Bryce Young play about snap or two.
Yeah, Bryce. Yeah, you got to see Bryce Young. Tons of fun. Let me tell you, not impressed. But then again, I don't think anyone's going to look good.
In the least.
Look at it statistically, right? Second lowest scoring game for them all year, right? In terms of yardage, second worst as well. The only game they've had that's been worse than us was against the Chargers, week 2. So I mean, we didn't just win; it was domination, all sides of the ball. But that's great, but especially the defense. The fact that the defense didn't play that whole, well, these guys suck, so we're going to win, but we're still going to give up some dumb shit. Nope, none of that.
Right.
It was foot on necks for 4 quarters. We let them get a touchdown in garbage time because these are professional guys on the other side. But yeah, defense, great.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Dev?
Dev, you're muted.
Sorry. Good would be our offensive line. Held up for the most part. Looks good. Looked outstanding a lot of times, but I'm going to give them good. Bad. I'm going to say bad would be you already used penalties. Man, we didn't score 50. That's the I don't know what the bad would be,
Did we let him
Really?
score at all?
Bad would be Jaden Daniels getting injured. That
Yeah.
was too bad. The ugly would be the scorer we put on their ass. You know what I'm saying? We didn't let them shut it. We didn't shut them out. The great would be knowing we have a capable backup quarterback who can win us some games, who can make sure we don't lose any games.
Yeah.
I think that's
true.
a big part of it. He's going to make sure we don't lose games.
Yeah. Yep. Good stuff. My good is Mariota. He impressed me. Like I said, I was really low on him. I'm very high on Driscoll. So I think my opinion is changing of Mariota. I'll first admit that. Bad, man, we punted. We had to punt one time. That's my bad. Why we had to punt? We punted one time for 40 yards. That's my bad. I'm reaching here. Ugly. The sun baking our asses for the first 2 hours of that game.
Yeah.
So if you're on the opposing team side, the sun bakes you. If you're on the commander side, you're in the shade. So we got seats because we wanted to end aisle, and we were on the corner of the visiting side. So it baked us for a while. And great. My man Ben Sinnott got his first catch and first touchdown of the game of his career. So that for me, that was a great one.
First of hopefully many.
Yep.
Yeah, Steve's eyes lit up like a Christmas baby.
That was
y'all
so
just don't, y'all don't know. Y'all just don't know how excited Steve got for that.
And Tim says, I think we're wearing all black uniforms versus the Bears. We are.
Yes.
So also the game is now flexed to 425.
Yeah, all for to play Mariota.
Game of the week. It's national game of the week.
5. So
Mariota prime time, fellas.
That should be very,
it's not prime time, but
interesting.
it's the national 4:00 game.
Yeah, so everyone will get to see it. That's the best they could do. That's the best they could do. Tia says, good the defense, bad Jayden getting hurt, ugly how we beat Carolina. That's a good twist on ugly. It was Carolina was ugly, and great Mariota balling out. Marcus says, good total team play, bad penalties, ugly none. That's true. Great the way leadership from top to bottom is leading the organization. Yeah, and even Mariota was talking about, you know, how refreshing and how good it is. And, you know, Mariota really impressed me. And I'm going to show this to you guys very quickly. His little conference after the game, he didn't talk about himself. He didn't talk about, I mean, kudos, Mariota, man. This is why I love you now.
Marcus, congrats on the win. You were dealing, man. When Jayden goes down, it's a 10-0 game. What's going through your mind?
First and foremost, just him. You know, he's an unbelievable kid, and you just think about the player and the person, and then really it's football. But you just think about him and making sure he's good.
How were you able to be so effective?
These guys are unbelievable. We got an awesome group of guys that just believe in each other. And, you know, they made play after play. I just did my best to give them a chance.
So he goes and talks about not just Jayden. So if you notice here, it's about the people. It's about the brotherhood. It's about each other. And it's about the organization, man. You don't ever hear players talking like this anymore. So it's kind of refreshing.
What's going on with this team right now? What are you guys building on both sides?
It's a brotherhood. We talk about all the time.
Brotherhood.
Honestly, it's the best place to work. And
did a player just say it's the best place to work? That's actually getting national media attention right now.
Will somebody please send that to every free agent for next season?
Let's hear that one more time.
It's a brotherhood. We talk about all the time. Honestly, it's the best place to work. And
the best place to work.
I enjoy going in with these guys. It's a lot of fun. And when you have a brotherhood like this, you'll find ways to win.
Yep, find ways to win.
We saw Jayden come back out. He just walked by. He looks to be in good spirits. Are you planning on starting next Sunday, or are you thinking?
Tell him, Marcus.
I have no idea, but if I had to guess, the kid's unbelievably tough. But if they need me, I'll do my best.
Hey, Mariota has one of the best fades in the league, man.
He's got a sick fade, bro. He's got a sick fade.
He's got time. He's got time to work on that.
He's got a good bar. I wonder who his barber is now these days.
Betty's Black.
Yeah, and then Phil, I want to show this one for you, Phil, real quick, as we're going through good, bad, ugly, great. This is one of Phil's favorite people, but I'll let him hear it.
Good afternoon, everybody. Got the Commanders another powerful victory over the dreaded Carolina Panthers, but I think people got to give this Bobby Johnson offensive line coach a lot of credit. This is the end of the half, a critical drive to go up 20-0. Tyler Bedash is a center. This linebacker is going to come.
Bedash, learn the fucking names, you drunk.
Bring this 3 technique loop around. Watch how quick and easy Cosme and Beatdash pass this thing up. Boom, reset, boom, step up, boom, drop it to McLaurin, bang.
That's actually kind of cool. I never would have picked that up if he hadn't pointed that out.
Guard and bring this 3 technique.
I mean, I hate to say this, I don't give enough offensive line discussion because I just to me because I played offensive line that's where my mind looks. So to me, a lot of that stuff is well, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah,
he is right that the speed in which they passed guys off is excellent. There was a lot of good communication pre-snap that led to that.
Yeah.
Still, F. Jay Gruden.
I love Jay, man.
I like Jay too. That's my guy.
I like him.
Louisville.
Real quick, let's hear Dan Quinn talk about Jayden, and he gives definitely the Belichickian response at that.
The status for Jayden, we'll put down as week to week. As you guys know, it's a rib injury.
Yep.
And we'll take him through, all the steps at practice and assess how he's doing and keep working it through that. We're hopeful he can play, but we'll also make sure to take every precautionary step and do it smartly for the player and the man. And so,
see, going back to what Marcus Mariota said, these guys, I kind of clowned around for this, but I think these guys are doing it right. It's not just about playing football; it's about each other. I know Ron made it. It was never about football for Ron. It was just always about people, which you got to have a little bit of football in there. But I appreciate Dan Quinn.
I want to make sure I gave you all the updates that I had, and so it's not going to be something that's going to knock him out for a long term. And so, like I said, we're going to list it as week to week. And like I said, hopefully we'll play this week and we'll take it every day of it all the way through.
And they have to be really careful because I think if they have to use certain verbiage or else they can get fined by the league. So I think
yes, Belichick is the reason why that exists.
Probably saying exactly what he needs to say. And I do appreciate that.
He doesn't have to give us anything till Thursday, right?
Say what?
He doesn't have to give us anything till Thursday, right?
Doesn't have to,
no. And one more just for the tailgate. This is like a quick 5-second video. Someone just posted this. Yeah, that was the picture.
That's pretty cool.
That was dope. And you got these kids.
Oh yeah, I was like, where am I? I know I'm in that one.
You got these kids that just walk around and just mooch off the tailgates. But hey, man, why not? Come through. I know they were just there to get some food and have fun in the game, but that's what it's all about, man. Happy to be back. Jimmy Lee says, good, the good guys, be bad, them, ugly division games can't come soon enough. Great. I was right about Mariota. Yeah, you were right about Mariota. There you go. Tim says, Ron Rivera said it takes 3 to 5 years to change culture. It does. I think it does.
Culture is damn good.
Culture is damn good, but coaches don't have, the problem is coaches don't have that much time in the NFL these days. The reality is they don't have time. They have 3 years.
You turn over 77% of your squad, you can do it.
That's the only way you do it. You can't piecemeal. You got to make drastic changes and fucking go. That's the only way. B, right. What up, B? B was the winner of the Emmanuel Forbes helmet, and it was only right that he got that helmet because he got his first pick of the season, second pick of his career. So appreciate you popping in, man. And that was good. That's good aura. You win the helmet, and he gets his first interception. So
you're gonna be a Hall of Famer now. You got rid of the helmet.
Yeah. All right. Let's give away some game balls here real quick. Devil's
Forbes jersey.
Who your game balls going to?
Forbes for getting in pickles.
Forbes. There you go.
It seemed to like when it seemed like the air out of the room was kind of out when Daniels went down, then Forbes got the interception. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, we're the hype was back again." So I'm going to give it to Forbes for keeping the hype train going.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Phil?
Giving offensive game ball to Terry McLaurin.
My defensive was Fowler, by the way.
Damn. Is that where I was going with? Oh, no, you can't go Forbes and Fowler. You can't go Forbes and Fowler.
Oh, shit, I did it. All right, you got Fowler. That's Forbes plays.
I'll take Fowler because Fowler filled up stat sheet. Had pick 6, and he had a sack. He's really revitalized his career in DC.
Yeah,
like he's not the
every down guy.
No, he's not an every down guy, but he is offensively. Terry McLaurin, 6 catches, 98 yards, was a reliable target all day long for Marcus Mariota.
Yeah,
help move this offense down efficiently.
405 crew. 405 crew. What's up, guys? These are also the 405 crew. That's Juan and Aaron, all the guys that run the Command Corner Tailgate. Says DQ's all about business and building contender. Ron did nothing and just kept his arms crossed. That's all he did. Kept his arm crossed. Emotionless. My first game ball goes to the Baltimore Police Department because they've got John Callis. That punk bitch got caught. He turned himself in. He turned himself in. Yeah. Either way, they got his ass. So game ball goes to the Baltimore Police Department for actually doing something about it. People were joking that they weren't going to do anything, but I guess the victims came forward because you read the stories they got testimony from the victim. So
hopefully he straightens this shit up, man. He's only 24.
So, yeah, man, get your life together, dude. Yeah. Sometimes that's what it takes. But
put the beer down.
Hey, I don't feel sorry for you at this point in the juncture in my life. So, yeah, good luck, kid. My other game ball is going to go to, I'm going to give it to Ben Sinnott. I'm going to ride that Ben Sinnott tray all the way to the station this week.
I about took it because I ain't the offensive play. Hold on, my offensive game ball goes to Ben Sinnott. There you go. There you can't use them.
Terry, you could give one to Terry.
I give it to
Terry. Okay, I'll give it to
give it to B-Rob.
He can score a touchdown. There you go.
B-Rob has scored a touchdown in every home game he's been a part of.
Isn't that crazy?
No, this year. Period. He had never scored in a home game.
Oh, I thought it was every game he's ever played.
No, he had until this year. He had never scored at home. Now he scored at home in every home game this year.
Crazy,
nice,
crazy. Marcus says offense. Ben Sinnott first TD. Hold on, I gotta give Marcus the air horn. Defense Emmanuel Forbes with his first end of the year. Yep. Get that confidence, kid. Deluxe says changing culture was near impossible. Forbes was at the top. That was the problem. The ownership, it wasn't conducive to changing the culture with Bruce and Dan. I mean, you need instant success, hire someone flashy, get it done. We are running the show, not you, coach. Good luck. It's like you can't fight with two hands behind your back. So TS's game ball goes to Marcus. Defense for Marcus. Gave it to Marcus. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the world famous, infamous, everyone knows about it, Glock Dookie Award.
Play the clip I sent you.
I got you. So without further ado, I'm going to play this clip that Dev provided. I don't know what his Glock Dookie Award winner is, but we're about to find out. So we're going to play this clip at the request of Dev.
Thank you for all the magic moments and everything you've done for our community, both on the field and off the field. We should have done this a long time ago. It's time to retire number 28. Let's do it. Let's raise that flag and let's get rid of that number forever. Thank you, man, for everything. We love you.
Dan Snyder gets the Glock Dookie for not retiring this man's jersey a long time ago.
We'll give him the reverb. There you go. Right. Did you hear Harris? Listen to it again. Talk about shade.
It's a long time ago.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
You've done for our community, both on the field and off the field. We should have done this a long time ago. We should have done this a long time ago.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
We should have done this a long time ago.
Look right here. Watch. Did you see that? He's like, what were you really doing?
His own words hit him. Like, damn, we should.
That's exactly feel. It's like, hold on,
dumbass Snyder. That's how he felt like saying, dumbass fucking Snyder.
I think he had something else in mind when he put that look on his face.
So he probably buys himself another year if he just retired Green's jersey.
Dan Snyder gets Dev's Glock Dookie of the year. And for just the record to level set everyone, we only have
we retired a whole bunch of numbers since we became the Commanders.
Yes. So we have numbers that are out of circulation, but I don't know if they're officially retired.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing? The only numbers out there, we only have 5 officially retired. It's Sean Taylor, Sammy Ball, Bobby Mitchell, Sonny, and Darrell. And then there's other ones you just don't get.
Art Monk, you don't get.
Sam Huff, John
Riggins. Really? Art Monk's one of those jerseys you don't get?
It's not retired. It's like I don't know what you
It's
call
kind of
it.
like how you had to get permission from like
No one
Dwayne
has
Haskins had to go to Theismann to get 7.
Charlie Taylor, Larry Brown, 42, 43, 44. I just know that because it's a triplet consecutive. Those 3 are just like nobody wears them. I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe this is the start of those. It's hard because
it's going to happen year after year. Every year you're going to see.
You got to stop eventually. But these guys have been great legacies. I don't know.
Monk's the next one.
Art Monk's got to be the next one
because Green and Monk went into the Hall of Fame at the same time.
Got to be the next one.
And you can make the case that maybe Green was the bigger impact at his position relative to Art. He was probably the bigger superstar because Art was so quiet. But Monk has got to be next.
Monk was Jerry
maybe
Rice.
Riggins. Maybe you know what? Deluxe is right. Riggins or Monk. Riggins. Yeah. The thing is though, is that when Riggins pulled that stunt last year, I think he might have knocked himself down.
You mean with the Redskin blazer?
He had the Redskins name inside of his.
Is Riggins a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Is he a gold jacket guy? Okay, I keep forgetting.
So,
Tim says last step is to get rid of the name. I hate that Dan Snyder was involved with it. I think winning those only.
I don't think Dan Snyder had really anything to do with that. That was all
just right. He might have been in charge of the name being Commanders, but I don't think he was in charge of having to change it.
Yeah.
No, and you know what? I'm not going through another rebrand. We are 5-2 right now.
It depends. If they name it the Red Wolves,
the last thing you need to do is start throwing up problems in the family. Damn it, Steve!
Yeah, I'm not with her.
Hercules finally pieced it up last year. You want to start this again?
By the way, shout out to Hercules, man. He gave me some dog. He gave me this dog tag, and this was for my wife. He gave her this, but I'm wearing both of them. He gave us these dog tags. They're pretty fucking awesome. I don't know if you can get it.
Yeah, I got mine.
That's one with our.
And here's the thing. Okay,
with the wolf on it.
This is where I am going to give Herc a lot of credit. All right, he is a fan who did this right. Herc and I spent 2 years arguing on Twitter about the Red Wolves name. Right?
We all like it.
It's terrible, and he wanted that.
I wanted it too.
But
I wanted it too.
when the name was announced, instead of continuing to bitch about that, he said, "All right, we have a new name." Now he's pushing the idea of having at least some kind of an animated mascot, like he wants to do like a German Shepherd. Kind of keeps the wolf thing going, but it's because of the whole military tie-in and so forth. And it's his idea of talking about branding and marketing. And you know what? Like, I may have some disagreements with him on that, but he pivoted to, okay, let's bring the fan base together and just find something a little more uniting in terms of the image, since we already have a name. And I'm like, you know what? At least that's being constructive. I will give him that all day long. All right. That's a dude who does have his own little corner of fans, and he's at all the games.
Yeah.
So I will give him that credit.
Yep. Man, and shout out to Lamar. He's gonna put me over in my fantasy. I was about to lose in this Yahoo league, but man, Lamar has 2,400 points.
Lamar has 1,000,000 points. Fucking killing these.
My hands were up here.
I've been over here like, oh my god, the whole time. Like this motherfucker's killing.
I didn't realize that I was doing text to speech.
He's gonna get a third MVP, bro.
Oh man,
he's gonna get a third MVP, bro.
But Deluxe said Hercules is so passionate. Wife has his wife has a dog tag sticker on her water bottle, has a dog tag on my keys.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Look, okay, you did get your way, but it's like, okay.
Well, Hercules has a wife?
Yeah. No, Deluxe does.
Yeah.
Deluxe does.
Oh. Well, yeah. Anne, she's nice. I called her Annie.
But that's at least taking a negative and trying to make a positive out of it. You didn't get your way on the name. Okay, let me do my part to at least try to make things a little more unified between all these fractured parts of the fan base. You know what? Cool. It was fun. My girlfriend was over there talking to her, and he's pitching his ideas and all that. And I'm laughing because I'm like, she does not know the battles me and this man have had over social media. I have said some ultra flagrant shit about Hercules in the past. And I walked over, and he was talking about the dog tags. And my girlfriend's like, I agree with this. I was like, hold on 1 second. I said, what's up, Herc? And I just fist bumped him right in front of her. Like, I know this guy.
Jimmy. Jimmy, you stop that right now, Jimmy. Stop.
Here's the other thing. When you're as permanently online with this fan base as I've now become, it's interesting when people from your real life start intermingling people from your fandom life, right? Like LJ and my chick are over there just chopping it up. They're getting along and all that. And I'm like, this is weird. Herc and all these people, it's like, these are people I talk to all the time online. Like, and now you're intermingling into my personal life that I brought with me. It's a little surreal when you kind of step back and look at it, like, damn.
Yeah, I felt like I knew everybody. I met Kim. She's cool as hell, man.
Kim
Kim's awesome.
Kim was awesome, man. She had the coolest shoes on too.
Yeah, like Dev hasn't had this experience, and I'm so glad that he gets to have his experience in one of the most positive times we've had as a fan base. So Dev, you gotta start making plans for your next trip out here.
Yeah, probably next year, but yeah.
I was like, I get it, but yeah, we gotta make this happen.
I might try to make it be once a year. Come up there.
For the record, the prices for the Bears game are through the roof right now.
Really? What's the club tickets for that one?
200 at the lower bowl. Their club seats are 250, 240, 220, 300, 250, 360. Even the fourth level are 170, 140. That's insane.
What's the club gold one?
Same thing. If you're gold, your season ticket.
You just gotta get someone who's a gold club member to sell you the gold club.
We just bought them offline. So, but yeah. Hey man, I don't know if we got anything good in our lives, but what's good in our lives is that we all got together and we blew out the Panthers 40-7, and we saw some great people. Saw Deluxe there, saw everyone there, man. It was so much fun. I just can't say how much fun it was.
Yeah, if you're not going to these games, I understand it, especially the way ticket prices are right now. Find a way. Get amongst your brethren out here. It really is feeling like you're at a big family reunion. You've got a bunch of cousins you haven't seen in a long time, right?
This was us with Anthony Armstrong. Yeah. I didn't know which camera to look at, man. everyone's looking at the right camera except for me.
I'm not. I'm looking over at the wrong camera too.
We had three photos, but this was Ant. He stopped by. He was in the knee on the grill. This was our tailgate setup. This was CeeLo, KG Sins, Keith. That's Keith. Hog Farmer Keith, Deuce right there. It was a good time, man. All of us there.
Look how tall dude is, man. I never knew he was that tall either.
We did.
There's the fireball shot. Right after we poured out a little bit for Rod since he's no longer with us in the fan base.
And this photo right here is just lit, man. Look at the sunset in the background.
That picture is
so
hard.
Us on the way out. The team was already winning. It was good. Andrea,
I look like Weekend at Bernie's. Like y'all hold me up.
Grill skills were fun. Grilling was
Weekend
fun,
at Bernie's. I'm like, y'all hold me up right there.
Dev's the dead dude, and we're just we are just holding him up. Here we go. Oh, you know what? If you actually want to hear the video of this, I'm gonna have to go to the iCloud and show you guys. Do you want to watch the?
Sure.
How is Dev wearing that hoodie?
I don't know.
What's wrong with my hoodie, man?
What's the previous picture?
Hold on. All right, here we go. Rod. Little credit to Andrew. That's right. I hate fireball, man.
Steve didn't finish his shot. I
did finish it. I finished all of it.
Okay.
I finished all of it. I promise. It was so bad.
Actually, Deluxe, we put the hoodies on later on when it was a little cool.
Yeah, and the sun went down. It was after the game, actually.
So bad.
It was after
Got some good photos, man. If you aren't happy, singing will be taken. Happiness comes for the Commanders after winning games, not relationships. Look at that. Bam. Bam. Good times, man. Good times had by all. Yeah. It's a pleasure finally meeting you, Dev. We'll have to send that video to Rod.
Yeah.
Tell him we missed him.
Rod gonna get so mad.
Fuck off, Raiders.
Poured one out for the big homie.
Fuck off, Raiders. We need to make some fuck off Rod t-shirts in Raiders colors.
Hey, we'll be back Thursday for the Bears pregame. and try to find us a Bears podcaster, man, so we can try to really talk about what's going on here because we have nothing but love for Caleb Williams. You know, he's a product of DC.
Hey, I thought I picked him first. I would have picked him first. I'd have been wrong, but I'd have picked him first. And the reason is because I watched him play. He was like the best player in high school when he came out. And for 3 years in college, he was at least one of the best 3 or 4 players every year.
For sure.
I assume at worst case scenario in the pros, he's probably going to be one of the best players in his position eventually in the league. One of the top 4 or 5 players. He's one of the top 2 or 3 in his class. Still, again. So I think at the end of the day, I think his floor is like Dak Prescott. I think his ceiling is way high. You know, I think he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league here in about 2 or 3, 4 years, man. Honestly, I've always liked Williams, dog. I would have, just because I've seen the productivity at a high level for so many years, I would have picked him first, man. He was definitely deserving of that pick. I'm not taking that away from that guy, man. But you don't have to punch down on our guy because y'all's guy's not getting the roses you think he should get.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and I like them both, man.
Good. Both can be good.
This ain't Caitlin Clark and what's her face?
Nah, this ain't injuries. Deluxe says, FYI, my one and only ever prediction was 38-10, 28-point win for Darrell Green was close. Did you predict that last week?
He didn't because he doesn't make predictions. He was at the Caps game. He wasn't on.
No, but he said my one and only ever prediction was 38-10.
Yeah, he never makes a prediction. He made that prediction personally, but he didn't tell us that.
Okay.
He mentioned that earlier in the comments.
I got you.
Your black ass need to make some predictions.
His what ass? Because he ain't black.
Yeah.
I found that out.
That was the funniest part. It's like Rick
Astley.
Found out finding out when Rick Astley was white.
Yeah. Michael McDonald.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Oh man. Okay.
Higher, man.
We'll like Cooper DeJean. We'll be back Thursday night. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Please make sure you hit that like button if you're watching from YouTube. We greatly appreciate it. Thursday night, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to review some Bears talk. So we'll see what happens. Bears. We'll see what the spreads are.
Hey, are we dressing up for that game because it's a Halloween game?
No, that would be the Monday night.
Next week.
That would be the next Monday game. That would be the 28th.
Oh, okay.
So the post game Bears game should probably be our Halloween episode because I'm gonna be out on Halloween. Thursday night is Halloween,
too.
So we ain't podding Thursday night. We just won't have I don't know what we'll do. We'll figure it out. It ain't gonna be on Thursday.
We will just throw some individual clips and put it together. Something.
Yeah, there we
go. How about
go.
we do the pod on Wednesday and then we can dress up on Halloween?
What do you mean? Halloween? I'm not podding. That Thursday's Halloween.
We do the pod on Wednesday
instead.
We could do Monday. We'll figure it out. It'll be one of these.
Sir.
Derrick Henry, 81 yards. Hey, Derrick Henry, I need you to score a touchdown, and then you'll win me a ton of money. Please. That's all I need you to do.
All you need is a one from Derrick?
I need him over 88 yards and a touchdown.
Justice Hill been killing, man.
That's it. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim, for saying that because I wasn't keeping track.
So apparently, my girlfriend's son was at the game. He came by on his own. You saw him. He came by the tailgate. And he does a lot of sports betting. Apparently, he's got like a 19-play parlay.
Holy smokes.
And
I got one
something insane like that. And he's only 2 away right now from winning like $500,000.
Oh,
shit.
Wow.
Or some insane number.
That's insane.
If the kicker has to get a touchdown or some shit, it's gonna be weird.
I don't know what it is, but apparently like he just hit. I don't know, but it's like
You know, this I had this one yesterday, and all I needed
Henry's killing him.
All I needed was the Jets to win. And then I would have won $900. That's it on a $100 bet.
How much would you win if Henry scores? He just ran like 40 yards with Phil and got tackled.
512. If he scores,
he's on the 5, man. It could happen. He's right now. He just run to the 5.
Because I have the Ravens at winning on 3.5 points. Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. Derrick Henry 85 points and Mike Evans.
We're going to see it live action. It's going to happen live action. Here it comes.
Please, it'll pay for a lot. That would be great if they actually.
Here it comes right here. 2.
Is he really? Is he in the game?
Yeah, it's on the.
Just give him the ball. He ran 85 yards. He ran 85 yards. You might as well just give it to him.
He's got 8 rushes for 118 right now.
Yeah, 3rd and 3. You might
There's another run. It could be. Oh, this could be it. It's gonna be always on the 2. They give him the 3.
No.
3rd down though. It's like 3rd and like 2 though. He probably run it again.
Yeah, Jimmy, we're gonna try to find a Bears content creator. This is where the grind starts. People got to respond to DM.
Get Bears season. Quit being a bitch, man. Get on the podcast, bro.
It's hard, but we're gonna try to find one for sure.
I don't think you're a bitch, bro. Just come on the podcast, bro.
Just come. Yeah, we sent the invite already to one. He was talking shit about
we talked the main one. Bears season.
Bears season
on Twitter. Good follow, by the way, if you're a Bears fan. Come check us out.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right. Is he gonna? They're gonna go for it. They're gonna kick field goal.
They just threw a ball and it's an incomplete pass, so that's 4th.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Mark Andrews touchdown.
Oh, you might be ahead of me. It's 4th and 3.
I'm just looking on my phone. I don't.
It's 4th and 3 on my screen. I got Andrews in football, so not that it matters. I'm getting dusted in that league.
That's all right.
Lewis coming back. Make my time and it'll be back.
You think so?
Probably too late, but
Bear season. I'll hit up Bear season. All right. Well, Derrick Henry ain't gonna get the thing right now. So at this point, they'll probably just take him out. So we'll see what happens.
Nah, they never take anybody out.
We'll see what happens. I could cash out. No, I can't cash out right now. Suspended. All right, we're gonna get out of here, guys. We'll see you Thursday night. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate everyone who liked the live. And yeah, man, Thursday night we're 5-2. We'll see you guys Thursday. As always, peace and hail. We out.
Word to your mother.
Caca.